Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. All right, the flashy passer badge after patch 8 on NBA 2K20. Have you guys used the flashy passer badge? Have you even seen it being used effectively out there? Now, I have a ton of gameplay in NBA 2K20, whether it's from park mode, rec, or pro-am. I played a ton of games. I have yet to see someone use the flashy passer effectively in NBA 2K20, especially after patch 8. It's almost non-existent out there. So I made a video about playmaking badges. It was a 4-part series covering every single badge in NBA 2K20 and deciding whether or not badges are overpowered, underrated, or completely useless. And I deemed the flashy passer badge as a completely useless badge in NBA 2K20. So after dropping that video yesterday, I got a bunch of comments, which, matter of fact, before we do that, before we go into the comments, I'm gonna break down flashy passer. So we're gonna go into the badges and I'm gonna show you guys, because remember, this is a video on finding out whether flashy passer is worth equipping and whether or not it's overpowered this year, because I want to show you guys the feedback that I got. And also we're gonna go to some clips from some other YouTubers who say that flashy passer is overpowered. So we're gonna go into progression, badges, we're gonna go into playmaking right quick, flashy passer, and let's click on triangle right quick. Flashy passer, after completing a flashy pass for an assist, both the passer and the scorer receive an additional boost to their takeover meters. Now there's a couple of other badges that helps it, such as rim protector, that help give you and your teammate a boost, or I think it's I forget which other badges, but anyway, we'll just stick with flashy passer. So it's supposed to give your teammate, you and your teammate, whoever completed the assist, like whoever gave hand off the ball and whoever finished off the play, whether it's a shot or a dunk or a layup, whatever, they're supposed to get a boost to their takeover meter, right? So we've seen descriptions like this before, but we've never seen that huge jump in your takeover meter like what you get with the flashy passer badge. And after doing my research, I created that video. I deemed the badge completely useless. We're gonna go on over to my comments for the last video, and I'm gonna show you guys what immediately I dropped this video. It was overpowered playmaking badges, underrated playmaking badges, or completely useless playmaking badges. And one of the first comments came from JC. He says flashy passer is really good, in all caps, this year for takeover. You can also use the right stick to directional flashy when you have icons up if you set your settings for it. So that wasn't the only comment. That was the first comment that caught my eye. Guys, if I'm making these videos and if I'm unable to get to the comments, trust me, I'm reading all the comments. And this comment in particular started the wheel. It got the wheel turning and helped me to create this video, which we're on right now. So after reading that comment, I waited a little longer. My homie Moit, flashy passer is OP. Just a couple of those and you get team takeover. Oh yeah, you get more rep for flashy passes as well. So something that I wasn't aware of. I create these videos not to say what you should or shouldn't do. I create these videos, as I continue to say, for us to create dialogue as a community and help each other out. So the homies tell me, hey, flashy passer is overpowered. I'm gonna go down to one of the other comments as well, because No Good left a comment as well. No Good Swagger, respectfully, you can't say you're not a complete playmaker. All right, so he's referring to, in my last video I said, from my opinion, I believe that you should see, as a point guard, you should see your teammates as extensions of yourself. Tell me if I'm wrong on that. They should be extensions of yourself. And if you see a teammate in the corner, to 100% assure yourself that you're gonna hit that teammate, I recommended and highly recommended icon passing. This is how I evolved as a point guard, but I know a lot of you guys are GOATs out there, so you guys may play differently. But how I evolved as a point guard is you icon pass almost everything, and that's how I evolved. I icon pass almost every pass immediately. If I see a passer open, icon, hit the icon that I want to pass to, and I know where the ball is going around the court. they're telling me here, and like No Good Swagger says, respectfully, you can't say you're not a complete playmaker if you don't use icons to pass. I've been using flashy passes for a while, and I've almost perfected my settings on custom pass settings to the point that I go exactly where I want when I pass the ball using my flashy passer. Maybe if it's needle threader on Hall of Fame, but I'm accurate. Good video though, I enjoyed it. Thanks for your input. I will be switching, and I'm pretty sure switching a few badges. Yeah, a few badges around. So shout out to No Good Swagger. Definitely appreciate your feedback. This type of feedback and dialogue that we're getting from the comments on our videos help me to create this one. And if you guys are out there and you're leaving me comments, we're creating dialogue. If I'm unable to get to the comment or respond, we've been getting a lot of comments in. I do read them and I do take them into consideration, so please think about that when you're considering leaving a comment on one of our videos. But that's neither here nor there. The whole point is that they're saying that flashy passer is OP, and we're gonna go back into Elgato because I was still hesitant about the flashy passer. But if you equip flashy passer and you're concerned about, how to get the ball to the person you want while, using a flashy pass, then you can go into your options, which we're gonna go into right now. And I'm gonna try to keep this video short. We're not gonna go like long like the other videos. This is just about the flashy passer badge. The other videos were long because we were covering every single badge, and I thought it was due process. I felt it was due process. I'm enthusiastic about these badges, so if it's due process for me, then if you guys I put timestamps in the video so you can get to wherever you want to get to, whatever badge you're curious about. So you want to go into your pass target settings. So you got pass target direction, pass target distance, pass target openness. And to understand these a bit better, let's say you got pass target openness all the way up, everything else is down, so you max out pass target openness because you're thinking you want to hit the open man every time, so that'll be great for flashy pass. But the problem with maxing out pass target openness is that if you leave this maxed out, and let's say you're on an inbound, the other team just scored, you're on an inbound now, right? You're trying to hit the point guard that's right in front of you, but there's a full court press taking place, right? So if you just hit X, you run the risk of your player throwing it completely down the court to the man that's open down the court, and if you don't have a high enough pass rating, that's going to be a turnover. So this is why you want to balance out target openness with things like pass target direction, for instance. So you got pass target distance. This will limit how far you can throw, your passes, and you also have pass target direction. So I want to balance out pass target direction and pass target openness. I imagine these are the proper settings that you guys may want to consider if you're trying to flashy pass more. You guys let me know if I'm wrong about this, but I imagine that you want to balance these two out, pass target direction and pass target openness. So I'm going to put those at 40-40. Let's see if we can get those 40-38. Let me see if I can get that. 40-40. All right, we're gonna balance those out. Let me know if you guys know of better settings to use with flashy passer and these pass settings. Let me know, but I imagine it should be something like this. Let me see if we could take down pass target distance. We'll put that at 10 and see where we can get. Probably get the 45, 46. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try to do something like this, and we'll see what it is. I'm gonna run a bunch of tests on this. So you can catch us on live stream. I'm gonna run a bunch of tests on this flashy passer badge, and I'm gonna do it during our live stream. But as of right now, I'm gonna give you guys the information that you need for you guys to test it out on your own as well. I'm gonna give you all the information that you need. So these are the settings that I'm gonna run with. And I want to go in to show you guys what I've seen myself while doing the research, because that's what you guys want to know. Is this OP, and how much takeover does it give you? From what I understand, we're going to get rid of our Elgato. I'm going to go into Giuseppe. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but his title is 99% of 2K players don't know why flashy passer is the best badge in NBA 2K20 / best playmaking badge. He has 344 likes, 11,000 views, and we're just gonna hit play. I want you guys to keep in mind this takeover meter right here, which is gonna have an arrow pointing. We're gonna play this quick clip, and we're gonna let that play out. Look at the pass, flashy pass, and look at the takeover meter. Look at how much that boosted up. So you're talking about maybe 2 or 3 of those and you'll have takeover. Now I'm gonna pause this here because I don't want to keep that playing. But just to give, matter of fact, let me hit play right quick because he has another one. So it got up here and I'm gonna hit play right quick so you can see the next one here. Oh, matter of fact, he just showed that. All right, so anyway, but you guys saw how much of a boost his takeover got from a flashy pass, and that happens for both players. So if you have 2 players hitting, one who's throwing a flashy pass, the point guard, and then you have the one who's finishing with a shot, layup, or dunk, if they both get that amount of takeover, then in my opinion, I have to highly recommend the flashy passer. Now with all of these games that I done played in NBA 2K20, and I think his title was perfectly titled. 99% of 2K players don't know, because all of these games I done played and I haven't seen anybody abusing the flashy passer. Man, tell me if you guys have seen people abusing flashy passer and getting takeover out there, because man, I tell you, I haven't seen people using flashy passer. I haven't noticed people getting a ton of takeovers and like, man, how does he got takeover? What's going on? Normally if I see somebody committing to a flashy pass, I'm like, well, their IQ ain't there, so they just want a flashy pass for whatever reason. I had no idea, but it was very few and far in between where I saw people even activate a flashy pass. So you guys go on out there, attempt to equip the flashy pass. You got all the information that you need. You've seen it for yourself, how much that takeover meter skyrockets when you actually complete an assist, or you're the player that's finishing off from receiving the assist. And let me know what you guys think, man. If you guys think flashy passer is overpowered and it works for your player, then go ahead, spread the word, let everybody know in the comment section. Hey, we out here, we're trying to develop the best options. If I get information, I'm gonna share it. This is what we do here. I'm gonna share the information. So if you got information, please share it. Again, if you guys got more information on those pass settings, let us know in the comment section below. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. And if you want to stay connected with me and the All City Live TV community, then join us on Twitch and Discord. The links will be in the description below. Easy, y'all.